Morning, my bees. So I have just finished the little meeting I had with this friend of mine who's been beekeeping for best part of 30 years. So there is lots to be learned from that man, and he's very accommodating, very nice guy. And I've been tasked to get a few things together now, and I'll have to go around the shops and buy them, but I've been given a little gift, from this guy. So I've been given a kilo. This is linden honey, 100% raw and organic. So it's made of linden. Then we have, this is hawthorn. So it's basically, can't really tell right here, but it's almost, well, it's pearl white. This is pearl white. It is white honey. Not sure how many of you have seen that kind of thing. But here we also have, this is pure acacia honey. It's almost transparent, but this is the sweetest out of all of them. So that's been a nice little gift from his side, for me, which is, very nice. Always got the sweet tooth. So I've been around doing lots of shopping today, and let me show you what I've gotten so far. So I've got some tools down there. As you have seen, I've got the gun spray for obviously the painting of the beehives. I bought some wax bases, so these are going to be going onto the frames, right? And on top of them, this is where the bees are going to be building on. So then I bought some other stuff. This is for the frames. I'll show you later on how to use that, that kind of stuff. Need a little bit more of this, for the frames. And this is a very interesting tool. So this is basically used to put the bases. So that is plugged in to, the rest in here. So once plugged in, you imagine the frame, so you touch both ends of the frame with each stick, right? And there is electricity going through the actual, the actual netting inside the frame, which heats up, and then this bad boy, the wax, will basically melt. This is only scratching the surface in terms of the little gadgets and tools that I'll need to purchase, for what we're about to do. So it is going to be getting more and more interesting by the day, guys. So stay tuned. There is so much for you to learn. Just arrived back at my little workshop with all the beehives and all the frames as well. So what I thought is, I'm going to demonstrate to you what you do with this, and also what are these used for, right? So it's going to be very hard for me because I'm going to need both hands, and somehow I'm going to have to hold the phone, right? So it's not going to be the best demonstration, but as best as I can, really, right? Firstly, what does this do? So basically, it tightens, this net right here, all of these. So the way it tightens them is, you see this one, okay? So you see, let's take this one for example. So it's slightly loose, right? You see it's straight. So take this around the side, clamp it, and we do this. So now it is tighter, much better, right? So this is what is, that's been used for. So with regards to the other stuff, like this that I showed you, and the way it melts, so that's quite interesting. So that's plugged into, obviously, a power outlet. And then what you would do, you would place the wax base, you would place it on the frame itself, okay? You need to cut it out specifically, to fit the frame and to leave a little entrance. So for example, you wouldn't put it all the way down here to the bottom of the frame. You would do it like this, so the bees can, move around in between the frames, right? And then once you have put the wax, you would, and have cut it out, you would touch one end here, then negative here, plus here, or the other way around. Basically, you touch around the ends, okay, and then the wire itself, it heats up. There's the electricity going around it. So as it heats up, this melts into it. So you don't just plug these in between. You put it on top, and then you use this little tool, which will melt the wax and apply it on the frame itself. I can't wait for the time when I'm going to be able to afford a GoPro. It's going to be so much easier. Just strap it on my chest and I'll be able to explain to you, use both of my hands, and yeah, better the quality of the content. But I guess we're going to have to work with what we got right now. And yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing for the time being. So I'm going to play around with the frames this afternoon. I've got 1,000 frames right here, so there's going to be lots of playing around to be done, but they need to be tight. Check this out. So you see this is no good. This is no good. I need to tighten them, okay? So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing right now, guys. Hope you're having a good day. And next stop would be to start painting these bad boys, because they're going to take a hell of a long time. And I'm thinking I can't be spraying them in here, because I'm gonna turn this conversion into, yeah, all different colors. So the idea is, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clear up. You see the shaded area over there? I'm gonna clear it up. I'm gonna turn this into the spraying. Well, let's call it studio, right?